Hi guys, I'm 𝕊𝐻𝕀𝕊 from the Hardy team at 𝕊𝐿 Marketing Specialist. And as you know, I love breaking down the monthly numbers, and we just got the numbers for May for homes in Hernando County. So let me go into the real estate report and break those down for you real quick. So the first thing we look at is the number of active listings. How many homes are for sale in Hernando County? And for the month of May, that number was down from 553 down to 505. So we've seen about a 10% drop off in the number of homes for sale. Now again, these numbers are actually pulled about a week before the end of the month. The number as of today, when I pulled it manually, is actually 432. So we are seeing that buyer inventory shrink down. We've seen that trend happening for the last 3 or 4 months now, and it's likely to continue here as people are locked into homes with low interest rates and not selling those homes. Number of sold homes is up to 272. That's up from 230, a significant increase. Again, we're seeing that buyer activity pick up from the start of the year where it was a little bit bumpy, but a huge increase in the number of homes that have sold and closed in May. Again, these numbers are on about a 45-day delay. So the activity that we were seeing in March is closing out in May, and so on and so forth. Average median sales price is up to $317,900. This is up from $309,000 the month prior. This is the highest number posted since June of 2022. So if you're waiting for those prices to drop off, that's been and gone. That's already happened. Prices are on the increase again. This has happened across the Tampa Bay market. ℍ𝔸ℕ just released their numbers, and every single major area across the Tampa Bay area is posting positive price increases for the last 2 months. And again, as the activity we've seen play out in real time over the last 2 months starts closing out in June and July, we're going to see these numbers continue to increase, I think. Days on market is now 51 compared to 61 the month prior, so homes are selling a little bit quicker. Always a little bit of a false indicator, this number, because we're seeing a number of homes sell super quickly in the first 7 days. So again, we're seeing that number go down. My guess is the actual number is significantly lower than this if you're putting your home on the market at the moment. And then the list to sell price ratio, we notice has been steadily increasing. This is posted at 95.4%, up from 94.5%. So again, over my 17 years in real estate, typically I've seen this number hover around 96, 97%, and we're working our way back up to that number now as we see homes sell much closer to the listing price. A couple of things I want to point out with these numbers. Although there's 432 homes for sale in Hernando County as of this morning in Flex MLS, the number of homes that are under contract is 426. So we are almost at that point where there are more homes under contract than there are for sale, indicating super strong seller conditions. I know I keep saying it, guys, but I want to make sure you guys are hearing it. Very strong seller conditions in the market locally. And then, although the number of sold homes is down 19% year on year, so May 22 compared to May of 23, the number of homes under contract is actually only down 10%. So relatively, the market is catching back up again. So again, very good signs for a strong seller's market. So final thing I want to add is that the March numbers for the 𝕍𝔸ℕ home value index just came out. And if the numbers keep increasing at the rate that we saw in March, by the time we get to September, we're going to be posting record high home value numbers in the US. So again, if you're a buyer waiting for the market to crash or you're waiting for something to happen, we're not seeing that. We're actually going to be very close to posting record highs here over the next few months. Now, the one thing that might change that is the 7% interest rate. We're just in the 7s again now. It's the 3rd time this year it's happened, and the previous couple of times we've seen a dip in the activity. We may see that posted in the June, July numbers when they come out. But other than that, we're seeing very strong market here in Hernando County, and we don't expect that to change in the near future unless we get much closer to 8%. So hopefully you understand that. If you have any questions at all, reach out to us and let us know. We're nerds here on the Real Hardy team, and we love talking about the market. If you want to know how that affects your buying power or what it means for you as a seller, reach out to us in the DMs. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I'm 𝕊𝐻𝕀𝕊 from the Hardy team, and it's time to love where you live.